In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 shocking facts about Norway. Also, at the end of this video, I will share a valuable advice for those of you who are planning to work in Norway or just planning to do business with a Norwegian company. Hi guys, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. I moved to Norway 6 months ago as an expat for work. And that's why I love sharing with you my experience, so you can understand how total foreigner as myself sees the country like Norway. Norway is the 5th country I'm living and also one of those 60 countries I visited. So make sure those 7 facts were really shocking for me. Shocking fact number 1. I was really shocked how safe the country is. Just to share with you guys, those were 3 major habits I adopted in Norway and it in my must-do list to get rid of them as soon as I'm moving to another country. The first habit I adopted in Norway was I stopped locking the door when I'm leaving the house. Yes, I agree. I'm living in a residential area of a small city and that's why it feels so safe here. I have no idea if my new habit is applicable to Oslo city center, for example, as I've never ever lived there. Guys, if you're watching this video, you are Norwegian or same expat as me and you live in Norway, please share in the comments how safe is your area. Can you do the same? Are you leaving your front door open? Another 2 bizarre habits I adopted in Norway within 6 months of living here. First of all, when I'm leaving my car, leave my sat-nav or another belongings. I never put them in the boot, I'm just leaving everything as it is in the car. Sometimes I don't even lock the car, I'm just leaving it and going around about. And the third absolutely weird thing I adopted in Norway, I can leave all my stuff on the table in a coffee shop for 20 minutes or half an hour while I'm going around the shopping mall doing my shopping. And actually I did it quite a lot of times and every time I'm coming back I found both my laptops, both my phones and other belongings the exact way I left them. And I'm telling you, those are number 1 habits to get rid of as soon as I'm moving out of Norway. Shocking fact number 2. You barely see the curtains in the houses here. It's getting even funnier when it's nighttime and you can clearly see what's going on inside the houses. It's actually so funny because when I just came to this house for my first viewing and I asked the landlords to provide some curtains for me, they gave me such a strange look. What? I felt like I asked them to remove the door in my bathroom. Actually, I was explained after that many houses here, especially in residential areas far away from busy city centers, they have such a fascinating views on the mountains or on the neighborhood or on the forest. So basically people here, they love those views so much and they don't want to obstruct them with any sort of curtains. And after 6 months, I tend to agree with this statement. When I'm working from home and I can observe what's going on behind the window, it feels so amazing to have such a fascinating view. Shocking fact number 3. Recycling in Norway. Guys, I have 5 rubbish bins in my house. 5 bins. Every single bin has a different purpose, of course. Let me show you how you should separate your rubbish in Norway. Usually in the kitchen, right under the sink, you have 2 rubbish bins. With a green bag, smaller one, it's food waste. I don't need to explain anything here. A little bit bigger one with a blue bag, it has this abbreviation written there. I'm not sure exactly what this abbreviation means, sorry, but I'm supposed to put here all plastic packaging which was directly in touch with food. So those were 2 rubbish bins in the kitchen and now I'm taking you to storage room in the house which also has 3 more rubbish bins. That's my storage room. And here we have this massive blue bag. I even have a sign on it, so it has to be full before you removing it from the house. So basically this big blue bag is for plastic, which is coming from the packaging, and other rubbish, which is plastic. 2 more bins here, one specifically for glass and metal. Cans and bottles are going here, and this one is for paper. So everything what's paper related packaging, or just old pages or notebooks, old notebooks, are going in this bin. And this is recycling situation, how it is from outside. We have 4 different bins, and every single bin for a different type of rubbish. Food waste, plastic, wood, metal and glass. Different type is going in a different rubbish bin. And what's really cool, there are different types of trucks for every type of rubbish, which means that different types of rubbish are taking different days. And it's a trend in Norway that every family here has a special calendar on the wall in every house showing the exact days different trucks coming to pick up different rubbish. Shocking fact number 4, electricity consumption. Norwegian environmental concern stops when it comes to energy usage. Unlike their Danish or Swedish cousins, Norwegians using electricity as if it was going out of fashion. The lights and appliances can be left on at home, the computers can be running all night long, solar panels are 2 and far between. A Norwegian homeowner will happily heat his terrace during the long winter nights, so he does not get cold when he pops out at night. Even towns putting heating under pavements and main squares in order to keep them clear of snow and ice during the winter. Shocking fact number 5, Norwegian English. As I mentioned in my previous video, everyone in Norway speaks English. Since I moved here 6 months ago, I never met anyone who doesn't. Norwegian is based on Old Norse, the language which was brought to British Islands by the Vikings. And English and Norwegian has a very similar grammar and vocabulary. Many English words like house, talk, tree have their roots in Norwegian. But in recent years, this cross-pollination has gone the other way. Now Norwegian will travel to town on the bus, stop at the station and take out money with a credit card. The Norwegians are very good at English, and that's why they will liberally sparkle their sentences with lots of English phrases. For example, they can easily drop something like "take up the challenge" without thinking. Or say "jag nailed that," which means I nailed it. Only half bothering to translate the English phrase. The Norwegian proficiency in English makes it so easy to be a tourist here or to work with a Norwegian company. However, they have a habit of responding in English to every single foreigner who is attempting to speak Norwegian. As a result, many immigrants in Norway never learn Norwegian, but they find that their English improves by leaps and bounds. Guys, do you have questions about life or travel in Norway? Or you have any specific questions about Norway you would like to ask? Please do this, just put them in the comments below and I will be happy to help you. Also, if you like this video and some tips I'm sharing with you about my life in Norway, please subscribe to my channel. I will be so happy to have you during these long winter months in Norway. Shocking fact number 6, alcohol. As I told you in my previous video, alcohol is very expensive in Norway. Actually, Norway is the most expensive country in Europe in terms of alcohol. As I showed you in my previous video, to get a decent bottle of wine from Vinmonopolet, governmental-owned wine supermarket in Norway, will cost you something about 20 euros. To get a glass of good wine in the restaurant when you go out, it will cost you approximately 18 euros for one glass of wine. I would rather call it a small glass of wine. So what can we do in this case? Of course, I have a great solution for you. On the official government website, I'm giving you the link right here, and also I will add it to the description of this video. Basically, it's mentioned that you are allowed to bring certain number of liters of alcohol in Norway. As an example, you can see that you can easily take 6 bottles of wine plus additional 6 cans of beer. So every time I'm traveling back from England or from Italy, I'm making sure that I do follow government advice and I'm bringing my 6 bottles of wine back to Norway. Thank you very much, M&S London, for your fantastic selection of French wines. They did save my New Year's Eve in Norway. Shocking fact number 7. This fact is going to be interesting for people who think about working in Norway or planning to do business with a Norwegian company. Norwegians are very early people. Traditional working day in Norwegian office starts at 8 and finishes at 4 p.m. Usual lunch break here is about 10 or 11:30 a.m. And this is extremely important to remember these specific 2 factors if you are planning to do business with Norwegian company. First, Norwegian people have their lunch at 10 o'clock, 11:30 a.m. Never, listen, never ever give them a call 10 minutes before or during their lunch break. They will never say anything to you, but they will be slightly disappointed that you're calling them trying to ruin their ideal perfect routine with your damn call. And things number 2. It's easier to catch Norwegians in the office at 8 a.m. rather than after 3 p.m. Typically, they're already in the office starting from 7:30, 7:40 in the morning. For those of you who are planning to do business with Norwegian companies, I would highly recommend to give them a call or write them an email in the period of time from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. This period of time, I promise you, you will get the fastest response you could possibly expect. Business people out there, another vital piece of information for you: never ever arrange any business meetings with Norwegians after 3 p.m. Remember, usually Norwegians finishing their work at 4 o'clock. After 4 o'clock, their computer will be switched off and they will leave the office to spend those fantastic hours with their families doing outdoor activities. If you try to take this joy out of them, believe me, you will not be considered as a friend and also as a reliable business partner to do business with. Taking precious personal time from Norwegians, cutting his outdoor activities, it will never work. And a little bonus information for those of you who are planning to do business with Norway. Sometimes you're receiving an email and at the end of it, you can see this name. Let me tell you something. Names like Johan, Johanna, Johansson, you pronounce this way. Also, this amazing ski and snowboarding resort in Norway. Which is called, the name of this resort we are pronouncing as Geilo. Geilo. Please don't ask me why. Thank you very much guys for watching my video until the end. If you like this one and would like to know more about life in Norway and also how to do business with Norwegian companies, subscribe to my channel. I will give you much more hints and advice. Have a great day and a fantastic week ahead guys. I will see you soon. Bye.